so for this one, what I've asked in the task is for you to sketch it in 2-point perspective, okay? Now, the way I would probably do it myself would be to sketch out the bigger cube to begin with, and then kind of remove bits as and when I need to, okay? So, I'm going to kind of sketch it out, hopefully making it a wee bit clearer what to kind of start with. I'll not make you sit and watch me draw the whole thing, but if I draw the beginning, then hopefully that'll make it a little bit clearer for you. So, vanishing point 1, vanishing point 2, and then we're just going to start the kind of overall block. Okay, now there's a few ways you could do it. You could kind of build in just this bottom section, then build up this next one as an L and then this one here, okay? I'm going to kind of do it as an overall block and then turn it into an L. I may regret that choice, but we'll see in a wee minute. So, I'm starting with the overall kind of height of it, and then kind of like we would do with any 2-point perspective drawing, is we're just taking them back to our vanishing points. Okay, so we're beginning just by creating the cube. Okay, now what I can see is that it's a wee bit narrower this way than it is this way, but actually, I know I've said ignore the dimensions, but we're 3256, so we're around about just off 60, and we're 108 here. Okay, so we want to make sure that we are a wee bit wider on that side than we are on that side. Okay, now again, it doesn't need to be a measure, just roughly in proportion. So, boxing it in. And now what we've got, oh, I'll go back over that line. Now what you've got is that kind of initial block, okay, which is essentially us saying, right, this is a big old cube at the minute. So my next step is probably going to be to turn this into the kind of, or to remove this chunk from the top. Okay, so we're removing it so it's like the L shape. So the side is going to look, if we imagine we've not taken the slope off yet, it's going to look something like that, okay? A wee bit hard to see over the drawing, but hopefully that makes a wee bit of sense. So, all I'm doing, taking my vertical line, and then kind of going for a rough thickness back to my vanishing point as well. Okay, so I've got that kind of L-shaped block. I can then carry it all back to that side, kind of as you would normally build up an object. Okay, so now we've got this kind of L shape, which should look something like that. Okay, now what we can see is that you've got this wee bit that pokes out the top. So again, I'm not going to put the slope on it yet. I'm just saying, right, there's a kind of chunk that comes out the front like this. Okay, we'll put all these chamfers on once we've got the basic object in place. So I'm going to kind of decide in the middle, or I could actually find the centre. Super light doing that wee cross. You don't have to do this bit, but that gives me my exact centre point. Because we're working in perspective, it's actually a bit further back than you might originally think, and then we're wanting to stick with this thickness, so let's go about, we'll go half either side, don't we? About that, give or take, and then I'm taking it back a bit. Okay, so again, this might be a bit of a fiddly way to do it. You could try it and kind of build up each block as an individual item. Might actually make it a wee bit easier. So what we've now got is, I'm going to just darken this all up slightly so you can kind of see roughly what I've built up. Okay, so what we've got at the minute is we started with a cube and we've cut out most of the sections so that we've got the overall shape. Okay, and then our last step would just be to go in and add in your little chamfers on the corners. Okay, so it is a fiddly one. It does take a wee bit of time and it's difficult because I can't obviously sit at a desk and help you like I would in the classroom. So hopefully by me darkening these lines up a bit. Sorry, it takes a wee while, there's so many of them. So you can see now, oh, that back corner as well. So you can see that I've got the overall shape of the object. Okay, we've kind of got the sides and the back built in, and then it's just a case now of popping the chamfers in. So it might be a case of on this corner here, we can see it comes right up at that sort of angle, so I would just sketch it on maybe that sort of direction, and then back to vanishing point 1. So the kind of chamfers and stuff might be a little bit easier for you to kind of build in, obviously because I've darkened everything up a bit, makes it a bit more challenging to see. So if I go back now and try and lighten that edge slightly, because we've essentially chopped it off, you can see we've now got that angle on it. Same with this surface here, because I didn't actually need to go back to any vanishing points. Let's see, something like that. Knock it down, and then your angle across there. Okay, now because again I've darkened up so you can see the overall block, if I try and lighten it slightly, you can see that I've now then just rounded off that corner for you. So I know I've gone through that really quite quickly and I've not totally finished it, but all you've really got to do now is just to continue adding a couple of wee slopes on there. If there are any bits you're stuck on, beauty of this is that you can kind of pause and go back and skip to any bits that you're not quite sure of. So that would kind of be your basics drawing, and then I think, is this the line weight one? Yeah, so it would just be then running around it and saying, right, can I see both surfaces? Now because I've drawn this really dark to show you on the camera just now, what it might actually be worth doing is, if I had one to hand, which I don't, would be going around with like a black pen or something to do with my heavier lines, my thicker ones, and it would just be that kind of, can I see both surfaces? Yes, okay, keep it thin. Can I see both surfaces? No, right, we need to chop it off. And that would kind of be your overall task.